Today we're going to look at standing up. So the Turkish get up, one of our top 10 workouts for police work, is perfect for this. It builds our core. It also builds some of the same agility movements we're going to use to stand up. When we have an opponent on top of us trying to tackle us, hold us down, and or if we fell and they're over top of us striking. So it works in multiple different environments. And it could work for police work, it could work for self-defense, jiu-jitsu, MMA, so on and so forth. I try to always base myself around self-defense and then integrate it into police work. But you can also use it in the sport karate or sport jiu-jitsu or sport taekwondo or sport wrestling or sport MMA. Anything where you're going to fall down and have to stand up, okay? Primarily grappling of some sort falls under that umbrella. This is an individual drill that you guys can do. You guys already know the Turkish get up. So we talk about if we're ever on our back, we need to protect this part of our body. So we can't let the suspect inside this part of our body. So we want to always keep them in front of us. I like to be able to cover my head and protect that at the same time using one from my forearms all the way to the tips of my fingers. And I'll call this like a shell, full shell. So a full shell is when my palms come to my head and I'm using both hands and I can see through. A half shell or shield is going to be one. And I need to make sure that this is tight. If this is open and they don't have boxing gloves on, MMA gloves, it's just a fist, it's going to still get through there, that punch. So what I need to do is like comb my hair or where my hair used to be, and this is going to be tighter here. So full shell, half shell. The warm-up drill is just going to be what we call a defensive stand-up. So I'm going to be here, okay? I'm going to come up. I like to go right to my palm. Some people don't have the athletic ability to do that. I would like you to work towards being able to do that, but if you have that shortcoming initially to start, I want you to go to your forearm, okay? This hand's doing two things. Half shelling if they're standing up, striking us. Framing if they're trying to hold us down and tackle us, okay? One or two, and I'll add in a subject and show you how that occurs. If I have to go to my palm first, my eyes are always on my suspect, forearm to palm. Now, I don't like this straight behind me because I'm going back that way. I don't want to block myself. 45 degree out, fingers tight, elbow locked. If I go here and he puts pressure on me, my elbow is going to bend. Here. Now, from here, I'm going to pendulum my leg backwards through my hips. Okay, I'm going to lift myself up. I put pressure on the outside foot, and I put pressure on the back hand. When I do that, if you watch, air will come underneath my hip, and I'm going to bring this foot all the way back, and I'm going to be into a fighting position again. Now, again, athletic ability might be your shortcoming. If that's the case, I want you guys to work towards being able to do it that way. I'll give you an option if you can't. I call this the wedge. Okay, so I'll call this the wedge. Again, I'm going to come up all the way to my palm if I can. Eyes on the suspect. If I can't, forearm to palm. Now, when I lift and I pendulum, I want you guys to do it this way. If you can't, because of an athletic shortcoming to start, practice your stretching, your core strength with the Turkish get-up, which this has almost the same motions in it as the Turkish get-up. From here, I'm going to bring this back as a wedge. I can't get it all the way up. I get the wedge, good base. I could start fighting from here, covering, crashing, and then I'm going to stand. Okay? That's broken down single. How I can do this in a drill to warm up or to get some cardio in on my day off is I'll break, fall down, and I'll come right up. And then I'll go the other way. Okay, so I could do those to warm up before I lift my weights, before I do any type of training, but I also could do that on my off day as a warm-up before I do the drills if I have a partner. If I have a partner, maybe I just went backwards and I fell. In the first case or scenario, he's going to be trying to hold me down. So he tackled me, he's holding me down. So this is a frame, he's not striking me. This is where my hand has to be strong. He wants to close this space, okay? Look, if I have my hand this way and he drives, putting me right back down. Hard for me to get up. My fingers are going to be out. I'm posting. I'm framing on his head. Okay? Framing wherever I can initially get to. Eventually, I want to post on his head. Okay? As I do that, I'm going to go into my stand-up, similar to our Turkish get-up. Now, I'm going to do the wedge and a complete stand-up. He's giving me pressure. Okay, I'm going to go to a wedge, posting off his head, and I'm up. Okay? I could maybe go all the way up. He's driving into me, and I have space, and I just stand. And now we're fighting vertically again, which in a self-defense situation, we usually want to be on top or standing. Guard is great. Jiu-jitsu and grappling is great. But in a self-defense situation where there's rocks, cement, gravel, we don't really want to be in that position. We always want to work to get to our feet or to get on top. Another case I see this occur in a lot is I trip and fall and the guy's not trying to hold me. He's just trying to assault me. He's just trying to punch me. That means I can get up right away. So he's not holding me down. He's not restricting my movements. So what he's going to do is start like slap boxing me. I'm going to use my half shell, and I'm going to work to get up. And now look, I can engage or I could disengage. In police work, you have two options. I can engage here, go to a takedown. Two, I could engage to disengage. Otherwise, I have to disengage right away, and maybe I have that space to disengage right away. But those are the two applications I would use it in. He tackles me, or I fall and he's trying to hold me down, grapple me, assault me, or he's just standing over me, striking me, and it's time to get up right away. So use those drills. They replicate kind of the Turkish get-up movements. So that's a good DT self-defense move to put in there.